EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight we start Week 5 with a primetime matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. It's been all systems go in this first month. They're off to a 4-0 start.
And it's got folks believing that this is a team that's built to go all the way. You can't win the Super Bowl in September.
About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 42-yard line.
Purdy got his man complete over the middle. It's Jennings. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Purdy from the gun. That is caught. But he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. McCaffrey on the counter. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week, 22 carries, 130 in the yardage department, and a touchdown, 2.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Purdy off the play fake. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Back to the ground attack here is McCaffrey. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Play number 9 now on this pretty long opening drive. But this is 3rd down.
It's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, Purdy. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th.
Well, competition comes up in so many different ways. And right now, this unit, their competition is who's going to get to the quarterback the most times. Had about 5 sacks last week. We just saw their first one of this game.
A 40-yard attempt.
This is up and good from Pinheiro. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. No touchdown there, but if that first drive is any indication, looks like they're going to have a pretty good day passing the football.
I would say confidence would have to be pretty high after that first drive, able to throw it almost at will. You're exactly right. They didn't get the touchdown, but 3 points serves as a nice notice about how this offense is going to move.
So out come the Rams now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a former Pro Bowl quarterback out of the University of Georgia, Matthew Stafford.
Truly one of the tougher quarterbacks in the league, is willing to do whatever it takes to win and plays through a lot of adversity and continues to do it at a high level in his high 30s. Trying to make another run to the Super Bowl here in his 17th season.
Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Now it's Stafford off the bootleg. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. He was in search of his tight end, Tyler Higbee. And it's 3rd and 4. You look at this Niner defense. They've certainly had their struggles against the run. The 30th ranked unit out of 32 teams in the NFL.
The numbers are definitely not in their favor, but every time I click on the film and watch them, I see stretches where they play against the run really well. Their biggest problem, when they give up those explosive runs, those 30, 40, 50-yard runs, that'll really mess up your averages.
45-yard line.
Now it's Stafford. They go with a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Stafford looks to throw again. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
13.
To throw is Stafford. And that is incomplete.
One first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their 2nd drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you've got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
They'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a 1st down.
1st down, 49ers.
This running game's so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead them to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week, and right now we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
41-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd.
Purdy bootlegging it. That's complete to Pearsall. It'll go as a gain of 4, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
A gain of 4. And it's 3rd.
Here's Purdy. He's going to have the 1st down and then some. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
1st down.
A great job there, and that old cliche, taking what the defense gives you, comes right into play. Nothing too out of the ordinary about the throw. Just a little dump off over the middle. But what is out of the ordinary is what he did with it after the catch. Not only did he grab the ball, but how about the significant yardage he picked up after after he pulled it in.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Back to throw, Purdy. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
Now he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brock Purdy with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So the Rams coming back onto the field, their 2nd drive of the game. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well and let the opponent deal with that.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line. Play action. Stafford. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. David Long there on the coverage.
Now Stafford. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now whistles and a flag down. I think one of the Rams linemen might have moved. The false start backs them up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. And the Rams at a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. And they've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Devontae Adams, 53 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. The first carry here for Jordan James. Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Purdy now to throw. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. They run it with James. And he stopped immediately there. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
James. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
That's a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than trying to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down.
The kick by Pinheiro is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Rams offense and Devontae Adams set to take over once more. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender his way because whatever they've done, it has not worked in this first half. Now a play fake and it's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Another example right there how this defense really is winning the entire game at the point of attack.
Yeah, right there at the line of scrimmage because they are dominating it. It allows their interior guys to get upfield and spill into the backfield. So how are you going to combat that? You know, people say bring in your tight end, keep him in. Your running backs, they have to step forward. Bottom line, your offensive line has to block them first to give yourself a chance.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10. Christian McCaffrey and his 49er teammates back onto the field. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down. Purdy will set up to throw it here. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
This is taken at about the 14. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Out comes Devontae Adams in the offense for their next drive. He's been good so far to this point in the second quarter. Need to get him even more involved, maybe?
I would agree with that. Definitely. Yeah, it's not even a question for me. The way he's playing, he's doing a nice job. Increase things. More touches, more opportunities. Maybe that can reverse things on the scoreboard for them.
They'll try to ratchet things up then maybe here in the second quarter. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys to make sure you don't get yourself picked off. And then you can't catch up in time to prevent the completion.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Stafford. It's caught here by Adams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It's a Rams 1st down on a pickup of 10.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Corn now on 1st and 10. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Stafford.
49ers, 29-yard line.
This one swung out to Williams. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the 1st on 3rd. Stafford now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the 1st half. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. The 49ers now going to use the 1st of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And that'll be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
To the air again, Stafford. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
A 27-yard attempt.
And his kick here is good. And that will cut the lead back down to 3 at 13-10. Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides. But sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
That's complete out left to Ayuk. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another 18-yard gain. They had 18 on the previous snap as well. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Once more, Purdy looking to throw.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Purdy from the gun. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Here's 3rd down and 4.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
Purdy looking to throw. That is caught. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams 19. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy. And that one will fall incomplete. Clock here now just under 30 seconds to go in this first half. This is Jennings. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. Now a timeout called for by the offense as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Purdy sets up to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
At the 2-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Juwan Jennings in the final seconds of the first half. And the Niners will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Devin Duvernay now returning from the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Out come the Rams. They'll have it first here to begin the 3rd quarter. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey-winning coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps. But above all, play your game.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Got a man open. It's Tyler Higbee. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. The left side throw complete to Adams. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30.
That's another Rams.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. Down to about the 22 here. On the 22 now. Here's 2nd down and 1.
22-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and 1.
On the Jets sweep, this is Eskridge. Oh, and this one, they need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
Here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it. They snap it to Stafford. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. And he'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know, you and I have both been to practices where we've seen, hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you focus just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, Purdy. That's complete to Pearsall. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 10 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Purdy on the sneak. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. Marching back onto the field now, Devontae Adams and company getting set to go. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. How many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. To throw is Stafford. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Rams first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Williams running left. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's another Rams first down.
They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Throws left side. Atwell's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
That's another Rams first down.
Now Stafford. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
They go back to the ground with Williams. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle.
Down at the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Stafford. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
And the punt will kick out of bounds, and it'll be spotted inside the 30-yard line. The Niners offense and Brock Purdy getting ready for this next possession. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. They start on the ground with McCaffrey. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Another run with McCaffrey on 2nd down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 41 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
First down, San Francisco.
They go play action here. Purdy. And this is caught. Jennings. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
49er first down.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a first carry for their fullback. They'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, the 36 on 2nd and 8. McCaffrey running up the middle. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. The offense on 3rd down tonight, 5 out of 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 22-yard line.
First down, 49ers.
Back to throw, Purdy. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Touchdown, San Francisco.
Christian McCaffrey, a 22-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it's finished off by a receiving touchdown from Christian McCaffrey. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been the star of the show as they have just had absolutely no answers for him defensively. Now Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. Only 3 there on the screen. It's second down.
Complete to Kyron Williams. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Here's Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. He's got his man. It's Nakura. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
4 yards. And the Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 47.
Throwing to Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Stafford.
40-yard line.
Pass complete there to Nakua. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing again at Stafford. That's quickly to Atwell on a slant. From the 31, here's a 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
A 45-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Niners offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. There's the stiff arm. Fights through and now a crease. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. McCaffrey on the toss right. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
It's taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. And it's
now Purdy. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on the punt for San Francisco. And this will pin him back deep. That's going to kick out of bounds right at about the 7-yard line. The offense for Los Angeles returns to the field. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. That's taken in by Duvernay. Able to slither by. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Rams first down.
Stafford now to throw. That's caught. It's Tutu Atwell. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Yards. That's another Rams first down.
Back to throw. Stafford. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Pass thrown to Adams. He's got it on the crossing route. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
That's another Rams first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Stafford looks to throw again. Here's back-to-back catches for Davante Adams. Here now 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the
to throw is Stafford. He'll get this one complete to Atwell. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Here's Stafford. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down.
Renardo Green on the coverage.
Now it's Stafford. So an unlucky number here, a loss of 13 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Now Stafford. And this turns into a nice game with a slide at the end. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They snap it to Stafford. That's to his running back, complete. And he will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. So still over 3 minutes remaining in this game, but boy, not getting that when that hurt.
That's a little bit demoralizing, so they have to be careful about that because still have an opportunity if they can get some things done on defense. But now, since they've taken over on downs, a team with the ball, guess what? Going to 4-minute offense, maybe they can put this thing away.
They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. Able to make one man miss, but he will be corralled around the 10-yard line. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
This 2nd and 4. Purdy now to throw.
And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
Purdy.
And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
Looking to put a drive together. Stafford.
On the out route, this is Adams with a catch. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Stafford. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To the air again, Stafford. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10.
Here's Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
10 more yards. That's another Rams 1st down.
Throwing is Stafford. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Stafford.
Now throw out wide, going to be incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
And this is caught out for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4.
Rams 21.
Only had a couple of yards to gain there on the two-point conversion, and they were able to do it.
And how many teams shy away from running the football in a two-point conversion? They treat 2 yards as if it were 20. If you're a good team running the ball, go to your strength. Go ahead and push it into the end zone.
Yeah, they did. It worked. The 49ers getting set to trot out there. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
Down to a knee for the 49ers. This one about to be on ice. So no shortage of offense in this game, but a very clean game too, Charles. Each side got its points, but they did so without committing a single turnover.
That's so true, and it certainly felt like NFL football at its finest, right? You talk about the highest level from both of these offenses. Neither one of them afraid of taking risks, and both of them aggressively pushing it downfield. I did like, Brandon, how smart they were about going about their business, though. They were high-flying, but they took care of the ball.
Yeah, they did. And just keeping it clean in a game like this with all these points, you don't see that very often, even at the highest level. Job well done by both sides. So for the 49ers, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week, where they take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for L.A., it was a good first month, but they'll fall